Hey everyone, I am back with your weekly Tarotscope. As you can see, I've got my hair all refreshed. I usually film these videos at the beginning of the week and then kind of intersperse them throughout the week. So last week I had a week off and did a bunch of things, and if you want to read about it, you can go to my blog, which is linked below. But otherwise, trying to think if there's anything else new. As always, if you want a reading, you can go to my Etsy shop and order a reading, or to my website. But let's get started. So I'm using, once again, for August, I've been using the Ibis Tarot. And also for our oracle for the week, I'm using the Crystal Mandala Oracle. So let's get started. Alrighty, so as always, let's start with Aries. I've pre-shuffled, so let's get on with it. All right, so Aries, we have the Four of Cups. So Aries, you might be feeling kind of dissatisfied this week, feeling like kind of frustrated and like no matter what you do, it's just not quite right and nothing's sort of sitting right with things. It's a time to kind of step back and not make any big decisions, because you might be tempted to throw out the baby with the bathwater, as they say. You might be tempted to just throw away things, even though it's not really good for you to do that. So you have to kind of step back to see what's working for you and what's not this week. For Taurus, we have the Four of Swords, another four energy. Saturn is stationing this week, so I think there's probably a lot of people who are going to feel like they're not really moving forward with things. They're feeling a little bit stuck. For Taurus, it's telling you what you really need to do is slow down and rest. You really need to rest. So if you have, you're able to take some time off this week, that's good. But go easy on yourself. Really rest, because if you're push and push and push, you're kind of pushing uphill, and it may deplete you, or it may even make you a little bit sick. So make sure you're resting, Taurus. For Gemini, we have the Tamed Lion, number 11 in this deck, or Strength. So Gemini, you're really going to have to be patient with yourself this week. This is a time where you're really going to be feeling like, you're having to be patient with others. You're really having to bite your tongue. You're having to, you want to like yell at somebody, but you're going to have to be patient with them. So you're really going to have to be kind to yourself and kind to others. And just remember that softness will gain you more than trying to push your way through or bully your way through. So remember to be gentle. It's going to win over more people. For Cancer, we have the Six of Pentacles. So Cancer, this is a good week for you. You're actually going to be receiving perhaps some money or some help. Some kind of generosity is coming your way. There's a lot of luck, and also you have the opportunity to help others with your good fortune too this week. For Leo, we have the Master of Swords, or the King of Swords. So you might have to make some big decisions. We do have Mars, Mercury, and Venus this week all in Leo, the personal planets. And for someone like me who has a lot of Leo in their chart, that's a good thing. It means we're going to be energized to be able to make decisions quickly and not to worry so much about what other people think about things. So we're going to have to be quite decisive this week. For Virgo, we have the Magician. So Virgo, things are going your way this week. This is really a week of new beginnings and opportunity. This is a week, the sun is moving into Virgo, so you're going to be feeling a lot more comfortable with that energy rather than the Leo energy that's been going around. So you're going to feel like you have a new beginning, a new start in place, where you can really take all of your all of the tools you have in front of you to make something new, to start anew. So it's going to be a very healthy week for you, Virgo. For Libra, we have the Five of Pentacles. So unlike Cancer, Libra, this is a week where you feel like your money's kind of going out the door. This card traditionally has to do with lost money and lost job, and I don't think it may be quite that extreme for most Libras, but there's a feeling of sort of dissatisfaction and feeling like you can't get the help you need and feeling really stuck. And what the Five of Pentacles reminds us is there is actually help available. We're just not seeing it at the moment, or we don't want to ask for help. So Libra, don't be afraid to ask for help. For Scorpio, we have the Three of Swords. So Scorpio, there might be some kind of disappointment in the works for you this week. And it's saying that if you need to grieve your losses, and there might be old issues, old grievances that come up. And it's saying you need to grieve them rather than trying to hold them in. That isn't healthy for you. So it's a time to grieve losses. For Sagittarius, we have the Master of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, you're actually going to be getting down to work. And I know Sagittarius loves to have fun, but this is going to be a week where you're actually getting down to work. Saturn is stationing, but it is moving forward in the sign of Sagittarius. So you are able to get organized, to do things you need to do, especially when it comes to things like finances or work, anything very practical, you're moving forward with it. For Capricorn, we have the Sphinx or the Wheel of Fortune, a lucky week for Capricorns. There's going to be some fated events. So it's not like anything you have to do. It's like there's good luck just coming to you. Things are turning around, especially if you've been feeling like you've had a lot of bad luck recently or just feeling down in the dumps. Things are turning around this week. This is a very good omen for that. For Aquarius, we have the Veiled Lamp or number 9, the Hermit. Aquarius, this is a time to go within. This is a time not to worry about what other people think, but to make your own decisions for yourself, to be your own light. You know what you need to do, and you might need to slow down a little bit. You might need to take some time away from others this week in order to find that still spot within. And then Pisces, we have the 1 or the Ace of Scepters. So Pisces, this is a week of inspiration. So while this may be a week for some other signs that feels kind of, you know, stuck or that you're having to deal with some difficult things, for you, this week is actually a very energizing one. It's one where you're very inspired, you're very artistically inspired. Now, whether you take that energy and do something with it or not is up to you, but there's a lot of inspirational energy going around for Pisces this week. So that's what I'm seeing for each of the signs this week. For the Crystal Mandela Oracle card, I got a card that has actually come up in client readings a fair amount, and that's Integrity, which is the goddess Rhiannon, which is Celtic and Amazonite, which is a really nice green stone that's filled with energy and courage. And it's saying that we have to act from integrity, that we have to be true to who we are first in order to be able to move out into the world, and that when we're true to ourselves, we're going to attract the kind of people to us that we need, that are part of our tribe. If we try to be for everyone, you're going to be for no one. So you have to be true to yourself first anyway, because you have to live with yourself all the time. So that's the main message I'm seeing this week for all of us. So whether you're having a week where you might have to deal with, you know, some more difficult energies, or whether it's a week of, you know, luck and opportunity for you, just be true to yourself this week. So that's what I'm seeing. If you see anything else or have any comments or questions, put in the comments below, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.